creators are still wary of AI. But when their tools support AI, well, you are in for one of the most unfortunate betrayals of the decade. Drawing tablets are used by most digital artists. The most notable makers are Wacom, Huion, and appabendyt. Guess what? All those companies were caught in 4K promoting or using AI. Huion is actually my drawing tablet. They and Gomon are offering AI generation courses. That's insane. appabendyt and Yuji were also caught in 4K with AI generated art. They all apologize. Then you have Wacom, the Apple of drawing tablets. They showed 2024 as the year of the new Wacoms, but they didn't realize that this dragon got its tails cut off, among many other bizarre details. This dragon has hairs for teeth, some parts have holes, and the tail is also cut off. 2024 just began, and we already have one of the biggest betrayals of the decade. I guess these artists should go back to good old pencils. We are not done with AI hooplas just yet. Magic the Gathering uses some AI art to show their cards, killing all the fans' goodwill. A close inspection shows these cards were added afterwards. They don't look AI generated. But check out this pressure gauge. Whew! Extremely distorted labels. Initially, MTG denied the claims. The art was created by humans, not AI. Technically true, I think humans made and added the cards. But the background? AI generated. They finally admitted that somewhere in the process chain, someone used AI. The apology was so poorly received that they hid countless of replies. It's insane and tone deaf that these companies just willingly share AI generated products. I support AI assistance, but this is not that. This is just laziness and a pure cash grab. Ah well, at least this MTG fail isn't the Australians who had to salute twice and have a beer bottle punched through their chest. Speaking of AI, you know how people are celebrating AI translations happening in manga to punish those awful localizers? Guess what? It's happening again. But instead of replacing awful localizers that don't do their job, they replace good and hardworking language teachers that actually do their job. Duolingo is an app that I use every day to learn Japanese, but apparently they are laying off employees. They are cutting costs and using AI technologies to teach people the language that they want to learn. This is unfortunately an inevitable shift in the industry, where companies are going to utilize AI to cut costs and save money at the expense of human workers. But this is the one where I feel genuine sympathy for the humans that got replaced. Without their hard work, I won't be able to read hiragana and katakana as well as I did, which is not very well. I'll guess I'll have to move on to other ventures to learn Japanese. These many AI happenings are frustrating for the genuine hard workers who feel like their jobs are gonna be shoddily replaced by AI. Do you want to see the people that they are appealing to?
Cry about it, bro. Either way, I still won't pay you a dime to do your job.
Wow, you are one piece of human garbage.
Artistic talent was given to you by your maker.
No, it is not. I'm not a drawing artist, but I have made graphic design works and video productions. These skills don't just come out on a freaking whim.
Why should I have to pay your ass to smoke weed and doodle?
Nice middle finger right there to add cherry on top. To answer your question, because these people deserve money for their work.
You didn't see people good at math crying because you use a calculator.
That's because mathematicians use calculators, you dumbass! And those are 4 out of the many short hooplas that I want to discuss for today. As always, this video is brought to you by all these wonderful people. You guys are fantastic. If you want to see your names among these legends, then check out the links down below. Just $1 and you have supported this channel immensely. Seriously, thank you so much. And now, let's get to the next hoopla. I'm sure you all love some nice fictional ladies, and this hoopla involves one. The actress for Miles Morales' mom from Marvel's Spider-Man 2 just shared a really hot Christmas artwork of Mio Morales and said that moms can be really hot too. You see, Western media? Women like it when they are hot. Also, how the hell can they accurately model the actress for Miles Morales' freaking mom, but not Mary Jane Watson? Please don't harass the model, by the way. She did nothing wrong. Insomniac did.
Why do you people just base all your political opinions on being incredibly horny?
Because being horny is a universally agreeable emotion. That said, I wouldn't be simping to Chitra anytime soon. She is undeniably hot and a very nice Indonesian rep, but don't be simping on her because you'll die a horrible death. I think I'll have to call her brother on this.
I'm sorry, do you have any fucking idea how rude that was?
I really miss Far Cry 3. It's such an amazing game. It's back when Ubisoft was making great games and not selling out. The most memorable line from Far Cry 3 is Voss asking you the definition of insanity, which is doing the same damn thing over and over again expecting different results. So let's start off 2024 by doing something completely different, at the expense of one's own sanity, except this time the results are also gonna be the same. If you ask me, that's next level insanity. This is a bafflingly hilarious poster.
Make 2021 the final year. Abolish time.
I guess time hasn't been kind to whoever made this.
Let us be free from boring drudgery of work and capitalism that time makes possible.
Well, God bless time then. I'm sorry that work is too boring for you, but it is necessary for humanity.
Every clock is a cop.
Yes, I too like the Van Damme classic.
We call for the complete and total abolition of time.
Jeez, did time enslave your family or something? Actually, they enslave everybody, but I don't think this is a solution.
We call for a free life unstructured by the inhuman rigidity of time and the police, prisons, and other methods of control it necessitates.
So basically an anarchist communist wet dream.
No more dead time, only party time.
Yeah, if I have to go to a party, I prefer the capitalist party to the communist party.
I'd say maybe I don't want to socialize with the pinko liberal Democrat commie.
Whew. All this talk about the anarchists and the communists is way too political. Do I have any more slightly political hoopla on the menu? Let me see. There's one. Let's tackle this one first so we can get into something more universally stupid. Welcome to another round of me bashing both sides and pissing everyone off. First, we have this screenshot of the traits of anime tourists. I only agree on these. The rest are leftist traits, and that's your personal gripe. Can they overlap? Yes. Can they be dumb? Of course. But don't be fooled into thinking that only leftists hate anime drawings. That's when the right-wingers come for your waifus. Second, we have this collection of tweets from this person who kept on searching for mentions of anime on the OP's Twitter X. Stop calling people tourists if you haven't watched any anime. That's actually a fair point, so allow me to respond. Not all activities are recorded online. Just because they haven't mentioned it on Twitter doesn't mean they haven't seen it. I'm sure if you'll talk to this person, they'll give you their anime cred. If they can't, well, I guess you won this round.
You just lost all of your cred, dude.
Regardless, you are both on the opposite sides of the terminally online, which is why I am playing this video.
Step away from the screen, go outside, get some fresh air.
I absolutely love how smug she is. Oh yeah, speaking of that video, I do want to provide some context on that one. Let me tell you, it's super juicy. Well, this woman gets a lot of hate. A 13-year-old kid managed to beat the NES version of Tetris by maxing out the high scores until the game couldn't count them anymore. That is indeed an astonishing achievement, but clearly someone isn't a fan.
As a mother, I would just say step away from the screen, go outside, get some fresh air.
I absolutely love that clip. The level of smugness from this woman is way off the charts. Couple that with the most condescending of accents and you get the perfect recipe for insufferable. I gotta give it to her though. A mother would totally say this. And unfortunately, a lot of people on the net really need some attention from their mothers. So I'll be using her in case some terminally online people came in.
Beating Tetris is not a life goal.
Not to you, it isn't. Just let the kid cook. Hopefully the kid has a bright future ahead of him. And that's all for the video today. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the like button and subscribe for more. Don't forget to check out my ABB Show channel, link down below. Go subscribe. And thanks for watching.